Alright, how's it going, guys? My name is KC and welcome back to 3 Low Budget FNAF Fangames. Without wasting any more time, we're going to get started with our first game, which is Five Nights at Nutties 2. And we're going to start on Night 0. Why we're starting on Night 0 instead of Night 1? Hold up, click the button and then the zipper. What? What zipper? You mean the zapper, this thing? Okay, so I can use that to recharge my power. We got 3 cameras over here, an absolutely bare bones location. Look at the office. I do not think it gets any more low budget than this. Okay. Being that this is Night 0, I don't even think anybody's gonna move. So what are we doing here exactly? Are we just sitting around and waiting? Okay, so while we wait for something to happen, let's play a little game. All right. It's a game that I saw on TikTok and I decided to try it on one of these videos, these low budget FNAF fan game videos, in the event that we run into a FNAF fan game where nothing fucking happens. All right, so what I'm going to do is see if I can guess you guys' battery percentage. This only applies to those of y'all who are watching this video on a phone. If I call out your battery percentage, you are out. And if you're out, you have to drop a like on this video. Okay? So, here we go. Round 1. If I call out your battery percentage, you're out. Leave a like. Let's get started. 3%. Okay? If you're on 3%, you gotta fucking put that shit on the charger like yesterday. What are you doing? Why are you watching this? Charge your damn phone. 51%. 98%. That's pretty ideal, you know? If you're somebody that has your phone on the charger a lot, good on you for making sure your phone stays alive, but you're out and you gotta leave a like, so yeah. 100%. Yeah, those of y'all who have your phones on the charger right now and that bitch is at 100%, y'all are out too. Sorry. 16%. Cutting it real close. I cut it close like that all the time too, because sometimes I'm just too lazy to charge my phone with how long it takes to charge. So that was round 1. We're moving on to round 2 now. It's not over yet. Don't think you're in the clear just yet, okay? 34%. 71%. 39%. 92%. And 15%. When y'all see this part of the video, I better see the likes skyrocketing, okay? Because I know a whole bunch of people just went out on round 2. Like, come on, I'm not stupid. I know a whole bunch of people just went out in round 2. One more round. I know the night just ended, but we're going into round 3 real quick, okay? Well, actually, I don't have all the time in the world, so I'm going to just do round 3 while the night is playing. And if I see anybody, I'll hit the controlled shock. I'll be ready to. All right, night 1. We're actually going to start seeing folks now. But, yeah, back to the game. We're on round 3. This is the last round. And then I'll lock in. 19%. 22%. 5%. If you're at 5%, put that phone on the damn charger right now, like yesterday. Because if it dies, you're not going to get to see the rest of this video until it gets some power back, you know? 50%. Yeah, you guys that were at half power thought y'all were safe too, huh? Nope. No, you're not. And last but not least, 43%. If you want to, feel free to share how long you lasted in the little game that we just played. What round you went out in. You know, I'd like to know. I'm curious. But now that that's over with, let's get back to the task at hand. We're going to play that game again, though. Don't worry, though. It's going to be a very common trend on this series going forward. Because this isn't the first time I've played a game where nothing fucking happens, and it damn sure isn't going to be the last. Let's be real here. This is night 1. I expected to see some animatronics, but there's nothing going on. Still nothing going on. And on the Game Jolt page for this game, there's a whole bunch of different alphas and betas and shit, right? I downloaded the official release. That's what this is. And still, it feels like a demo, an alpha, beta, whatever you want to call it, a demonstration. Because I have not seen a single animatronic yet. I know the mechanics. The game told me, although did it pretty badly. You know, it was worded poorly. But I figured it out still. You know? Just got to use that shit. But, there's nothing going on. Is our first game about to be one where nothing happens? Are you serious? The biggest highlight of this first game is that little battery percentage thing that we just did. And I only had to do that because I saw the writing on the wall that nothing was going to happen that night. And there's nothing happening on this night either. That's crazy. Should I even bother going into night 2? Okay, I'll be nice. I usually only do 2 nights, but I'll do one more night after this because I want to see at least one animatronic. I want to see something before I get off of this game. I'll give this game one last final chance to show me something after this night. 5 Nights at Nutties 2. Gotta change that name to 5 Nights at Nothing Fucking Happens 2. Because what the hell? Alright, night 2. Show me something this time. If the animatronic is new, you click the button with the zipper. You mean the zapper? What zipper? That's why it confused me. I was like, I know I didn't read that wrong. That shit says zipper, and I'm like, what zipper? All right, come on. Show me something. Let me see something. What the fuck? I just hit control out of nowhere thinking that there was like a flashlight or some shit. Maybe they were there and I didn't see them and I didn't die to them because the developer forgot to code them to actually attack you. But no, that's not it. If you press control, you got 2 little circles that are completely symmetrical that you can play around with. Make figure 8s with and shit like that, you see? I'm making a figure 8. Still no animatronics yet. We're 3 nights in. 1 a.m. Power's going down hella fast though. Don't do it, Casey. Just see this through. I'm getting that urge, guys. That bubbling, rising urge to just go on to the next game. Because at this point, I feel like this game is wasting my time. Time that I'm never getting back. Time that I could be spending on the second game. Well, let's just see. I'm going to wait it out. Come on. It's the last night. Just be patient, Casey, okay? Come on. It's only 2 a.m. They still have 3 hours left to show up. How fucking low budget does your FNAF fan game have to be for there to not even be no animatronics in here? Nothing in it. Only 3 cameras. It's small as fuck. The little shit that is in the location is just squares. Cubes, I'm sorry. You know, some kind of 3D low budget squares, rectangles, and other shapes. Like right here and over there. 4 a.m. now, still nothing. We got this to defend ourselves against the animatronics. And we got a power generator that we can use to recharge our shit. But we don't have any animatronics. They're just not here. They're not even in the fucking building. They don't exist. Alright guys, so we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next game, which is The Dark Nights at Gumballs 2, where it looks like all these motherfuckers got set on fire. Yay. Oh, I can see the extras already? Okay. Bet, let's get a look at them. Jesus Christ. The burned fish, Darwin. And the burned ghost, Carrie. Okay, jump scares. Are they fucking glitching out? I can't even see them. They're glitching out. How do you let that happen? How the fuck are your jump scares glitching out on the extras menu? What the hell? Oh man. This is what y'all come here to see. Classic low budget type shit right here. All right, night 1. Let's play. Oh, there's a phone call. It's dark. I got the power panel. Press space to cut on the flashlight.
At the warehouse. There has been some weird stuff happening here tonight, and I mean weird. Anyway, so if you're familiar with Gumballs Fun Entertainment Center, then you've probably heard rumors about the place being haunted. Thing is, though, you kind of look like you don't seem scared by it that much. But I'm sure what I'm gonna say next will freak you out. The cat animatronic that we recovered from the fire? It moves around at night. Yeah, not joking around at all.
I'm not scared. So,
however,
you're gonna have to try harder.
Him from getting to you. The cat is scared of loud noises, so you have an alarm in your power panel. So if he's into your office, shut off the alarm before he tries to attack you. Another thing you may notice is the power generator button. Unfortunately, there's no functioning lights over there. The good news is that we gave you a flashlight so you could see it in the dark. The bad news is, it runs on power. Thankfully, it goes down really slow. At least, that's what I know. The flashlight is hooked up to the power generator. So, as often as you can, make sure to keep an eye on the number meter, just in case if you need to charge it up at all. If it reaches 0, don't worry, it can still be charged up. One more thing, I won't be here for the rest of the week, but don't worry, my friend Johnson will take over for the cops. Alright, I'll leave it up to you. Oh, and by the way, keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Bye-bye!
Okay. So she was talking about Gumball. I don't know what the story behind this game is or why the fuck I'm even in a place like this. She sounded all cocky and arrogant like she was a bully. Maybe I lost a bet or maybe this is a dare or some shit. I don't know. I wasn't really paying that much attention. Up until she started talking about the animatronics and how to fend them off. Oh, fuck. Was that him right there? I don't know. I can't tell. It's too dark. Very dark. Like, what the fuck? Okay. And she was like, oh, are you scared? No, I'm not scared. You know, this game's jump scares were glitching out on the extras menu, so I have absolutely no reason to be scared of anything. And what's stopping me from just, you know, spamming the alarm? Because she implied that it's probably only Gumball that's moving tonight, right? So, theoretically, I could just, hold on, fire up an auto clicker like I did the last time I played a Dark Knights at Gumballs game, which was the very last 3 low budget FNAF Fangames video that I just did. You see, that's the auto clicker working its magic. Now I know my power is going to be fucked, but guess what? Check this out. All I gotta do is move the mouse down and it's gonna recharge the power again. So look at that, I already found a way to cheese the game. Or at least on the first night. This is the alarm that's supposed to go off to get rid of Gumball. Doesn't even sound anything like an alarm. It sounds more like some kind of impact. Something hitting something else made out of metal. You know, bro, do you even know what an alarm sounds like? Have you ever heard an alarm at all throughout your life when you made this game? Keep those requests coming, though. I'm definitely looking forward to doing more of these this month. A lot more. Trust me. They're carrying the channel so hard. I can't not do more of these, you know? You know a game is bad where you can fire up an external program and have that shit play the game for you. Now, how can I do the same thing on night 2? Because on night 2, I know Penny is going to definitely be moving. And I'm going to have to play her music box. Yay. That was lame. Ooh, mini games. Lore. Alright, so the killer for the Dark Knights at Gumballs franchise is a glitchy, shadowy figure. Alright. Or maybe this is somebody that's already dead. I don't know. What's he looking for? What are we doing? And what's his connection to the Gumballs pizzeria place, huh? Oh. What is that? Bobbert? Or, Darwin? This shit isn't gonna crash my game, is okay, no. I didn't get my game crashed. Thank God. Night 2.
Hello? Oh, hey.
I got called by a whole different person.
Polly, right? Sorry, I'm not good with names. So, how was your first night? Hope it wasn't bad.
I cheated.
If you know what I mean.
No, it wasn't bad at all. I cheated.
Anyway,
it was easy.
I was told that you were working at a warehouse in the dark with a flashlight.
Oh, shit.
That must be really hard for you, I assume.
Penny.
Listen, you know that bird cat robot that Mary was telling you about last night? Well, from what I heard, he's not the only one you have to deal with.
I figured.
We found
I know.
the spirit a couple of days ago. A deer-like creature.
Oh, that's Gumball.
Try to kill anyone that gets in her way. She does.
And he jump scared me. I was too late. But this game is so fucking glitchy to where I can keep going. Okay, so they'll show up in front of me. I don't have to look for them. They're not just gonna pop up in the dark somewhere. They'll show up in front of me and the screen is gonna flicker. Okay, thanks. I thought you never shut up. Auto clicker's coming back on. Recharge the power. I'm gonna keep setting off the alarm. You see, that was Gumball. He just showed up. However, if the screen keeps flickering while I got my shit on the alarm, that's how I'm gonna know that it's Penny. And I gotta quickly move my mouse over to play that shit. I just gotta pay very, very, very close attention. That's Penny. And I also have an ace up my sleeve in case all else fails. The fact that this game is so glitchy to where you can keep going after being jump scared. Jump scares, it seems that they barely work, so yeah, they were glitching out on the extras menu, so I'm not surprised to find out that that's how glitchy they are in the actual game. But hey, works for me. This is a strat for beating the first 2 nights. I don't know how it is in the rest of the nights. I don't really care. I'm never gonna find out, because after this we're moving on to the next game. But damn, this is really bad. This is cracked, but this is also not a good look for the game itself. They know that I'm cheating. That's why they're not even bothering trying to come for me anymore. All right, let's see what's gonna happen in that mini game. Am I gonna just glitch my way to another animatronic? Most likely. That's probably what's gonna happen. What's this? I'm playing as a dude in a ski mask now. The fuck? Am I robbing the place? I'm 100% up to no good. I can tell you that much. Alright. Alright, so I had to walk up to that animatronic again, and I'm getting this shit again. Interesting. Alright, so here's the last game on the lineup. Five Nights at Funk's. Now, the original last game was going to be something completely different, but I happened to come across this one on the game Joe recommended on the right side. Okay? And curiosity killed the cat, so we're gonna play it. It's only 50-something megabytes anyway, so yeah. I saw the animatronic model that was on the title screen, and I was like, that looks pretty low budget. I should try it out. Oh my god. And low budget this shit is, cause what is this? God damn. Got a lightning flash controlled shock looking ass thing. Where's the animatronic at? Don't tell me this is gonna be another game where nothing happens. Error shock? What you mean error shock? Why is this shit saying error? Is there an error somewhere that I gotta reboot? How do I do that? Well, it's gone now. I don't even think it matters. I can still use the shock just fine. Alright, it's 1 AM, 85% power. No sign of the animatronic. I think I just gotta wait for them to show up in the office. I think I don't even need the cameras. So that's great. This is another game where nothing happens. It's another sit and wait simulator. We got 3 of those in a row. Well, technically the second game wasn't really that much of a sit and wait simulator. You did have shit happening, except it took forever to happen. And I trivialized it by using the auto clicker, so. Oh shit. Fuck, I was so zoned out. I was watching TikToks, leaning back in my chair, and I just so happened to see bro out of the corner of my eye. Finally, he decided to show up towards the end of the night. I almost died. He knew what he was doing. He had to have known what he was doing. He must have noticed that I wasn't paying attention to the game, not one bit. Oh, now it's the first night? Or is there only one night in this game, huh? Wait a second. What you mean? Anyways, like I was saying, he was like, he's not paying attention. I can get him. I'm gonna catch him slipping. And I'm gonna do so towards the end of the night, so he's gonna die and feel so frustrated with himself and have to start all over. Except I wouldn't start all over. I'd end the video right then and there. And I'm about to. Because I'm not about to go through another long ass night of this shit with nothing going on. Damn, I kinda wish I had picked the other game that I was gonna play. But hey, low budget FNAF Fangames. We're taking the good with the bad. You know, I'll take the shit where there's a lot happening, but it's extremely unbalanced or glitchy and not functioning at all. And I'll also take these sit and wait simulators. There he is. So we're gonna see him. Model looking low budget as a motherfucker. Let me check on where this motherfucker is at. There he is. He's one camera away from me. He's just taking his sweet ass fucking time. Look at his arms. His arms look so goofy. His entire model looks goofy as a motherfucker. Is he gonna do the same thing he did last night? You know, wait till the end of the night to try and get me? Is that what he's doing? Is that what we're doing here? He's on his last camera. You only see him once per night. It looks like you're gonna see him at the end of the night too, and if you happen to miss him and die to him, you gotta start this long ass night all over again. This ain't no FNAF fan game. This shit is a time waster. Like, damn. It's okay. I'll wait for him to show up, and then I'm not even gonna wait for the night to end. I'm just gonna end the video. Okay, there we go. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap up 3 low budget FNAF fan games part 28. I'm ending the video while the night is still going. Fuck it. Damn, we hit quite the gold mine. Maybe I used the wrong word. Maybe this isn't a gold mine at all, but this is a very, very interesting installment of the series. We got 3 games in a row where I barely had to do anything. You know, isn't that crazy? Oh, it's just one night the whole game. There's just one night. So I didn't even have to do this night over again. Wow. You know, I'm not even gonna say nothing else. Like, what else can I say about this shit? As always, requests on what games I should play next are always welcome. And with that being said, I know for a fact that I've been rambling for long enough. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.